Police dogs versus innocent citizens. Is there a technology that can replace dogs? We got service dogs, seeing eye dogs, we got dogs that can sniff stuff. Yet, there's a lot of problems associated with all these kinds of dogs. Restaurants have service dogs that go in there and eat other people's food, bite people in the face, put excrement on the floor, violate health laws. And police dogs also have a lot of associated problems, like lawsuits, like innocent people being bitten. Here are some stories about these police dogs. We have a lawsuit where a blind man was bitten. Many other stories. These police dogs cost counties, states, cities, hundreds and thousands of dollars that we know of that's reported, and probably a lot more. Accidental attacks. These police dogs, they even attack their caretakers, their female caretakers, inside of the shelters where some of these police dogs have to go. They don't always go home with the police officer. They have to go to places where they get retrained and housed and bathed. And those places have women that get attacked by these police dogs. This man, Galveston man, was attacked because they thought he was an escaped inmate. Innocent bystander. Lawsuit. A veterinary employee attacked by a Sherman K-9. That's one of those stories. So, what's going on with these police dogs? Is there something that we can use? Or do we just have to sit here and allow people to keep getting bitten, allow cities to have to constantly pay more and more money for these lawsuits? Is there anything better? Or do we just have to sit here and tolerate this? Here's a funny one. A man bites a police dog. They made a big deal about it. Yet police dogs bite people all the time. Another vet tech attacked by a police canine. Here's one of these settlements, $325,000 for a police dog bite. What could the county or the city, what could the city council get together and spend $325,000 on? A walkway, some kind of awesome park for the kids to play and learn stuff, but they have to spend that money for a dog bite settlement? That doesn't seem economically viable. Many of these police dogs attack people from the black population, and so many of these cities claim to be doing stuff for racism and doing stuff for the disenfranchised people in our society. Yet it's the disenfranchised people in our society that suffer when these police dogs go off on accident. So I gotta see, is there a technology that we could use? Because technology can be improved. So let's have a look. Oh, what's this? The BoloWrap. Check this out. So the BoloWrap is a technology that can be improved. And I know right now we could argue that it doesn't work that great in certain situations, but they can improve this. They can improve how it works. They can improve the sighting of it. They can improve this cordage that they use to fly faster through the air. This thing causes minimal damage. It usually only damages the person's clothes. The officer has to press a button to deploy it. It doesn't go off by accident. And this allows officers to overtake somebody that they need to arrest without the officer getting hurt and without the person getting hurt. And also, it doesn't raise the adrenaline like having a dog attacks does to you. Just a quick example, where do you think the cortisol and adrenaline level is of this person as the dog is thrashing them around? It raises your adrenaline and it makes it harder for the person that's being arrested to make good decisions. If they're drunk or on drugs, or if they've been part of a physical fight, their hormones are already racing, and now you throw a big fanged dog at them, and now their natural impulses to run away and fight are through the roof. With the BoloWrap, it just surprises them. See, the BoloWrap is just a string, a super high tensile string. It goes pop, wraps around the person, and the person's surprised for 3 or 4 seconds. It gives the officer a chance to safely put the suspect on the ground or get handcuffs on, or to back away if the situation is dangerous. Where when you throw a dog in the situation, it just raises everybody's cortisol, adrenaline, including the officers. Another aspect worth considering, these police dogs also get killed in the line of duty all the time. They get knifed and shot. So, for example, they do these crazy through the roof funerals when a police dog dies, spending all this money for a dog. Why not just get a BoloWrap? If you're so sad and upset that you're going to line up 20 people from all around the county and community, you're going to have all this community resources when the dog passes away, and walk around with a dead dog in your hand. If that's so terrible to you, then just get the BoloWrap and stop killing these dogs. There's benefits on both sides of this. People that are anti-dog, people that are pro-dog. If you think dogs are so great and you don't want them to be killed, why don't you replace them with technology? Did you know that the drug sniffing dogs oftentimes fail the test when it comes to actually smelling drugs? Not only that, but these dogs can also be given a secret command, a hand signal from the police officer to tell the dog to strike on something. And then the police can search somebody's car or property that they necessarily don't have the right to search. And then there's a lawsuit. Sometimes there's a lawsuit when these police go and raid somebody's car or chase somebody down because of a strike from a dog, and then the dog either tears the person up, where they spend time in the hospital, and there's a lawsuit. So I know everybody's going to say, well, the BoloWrap, that's only for people that are running away. What about sniffing dogs? Well, sniffing dogs are far from perfect, and we have technology that can smell things anyways. So that has been our short look at police dogs, some shortcomings of police dogs, and one of the technologies that could easily replace a police dog. And the technology will make it better for humans because it will damage our bodies less when we get arrested. The technology will make it better for dogs because they don't have to get shot and stabbed, and then we don't have to spend thousands of dollars to do an over-the-top dog funeral. And it's also going to protect police officers and counties because they won't have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds and thousands in many cases, for lawsuits. And it's also going to protect the police in the long term because we'll have a better opinion of police. When police are allowed to attack citizens just because a dog did the attack, that generates all kinds of downstream problems for the opinions that people have of police. And so police will be out of more danger when they do arrest, because you get pulled over by a cop and you're aware of these terrible dog stories. You're going to be on the alert, your adrenaline and cortisol are going to be ramped up, and the arrest is going to be a lot more likely to turn violent if you have a bad opinion of police officers. So this seems like an all-around great idea to start thinking about replacing these dogs with technology.